Hello and welcome to Intuitive Stretch. My name is Ivy Ladone, your host and your guide into this 45-minute meditation in practice or meditation in motion, because this is a practice for you as a self-development practice. So I'm going to be guiding you through a journey of sound, of breath work, of oracle reading, of a stretch, and then we'll finish up with a little bit of a shavasana and some Reiki work, okay? If this is something that you're into, please feel free to stay. You don't need any tools necessarily, although you do need a space to stretch in, okay? Maybe some comfy sensory clothing, and some tools if you'd like to enhance the experience. Smudge stick, palo santo, an incense, maybe a tea light candle. And really you don't need any of these, but these are just tools to enhance your experience. But if you do have them, feel free to bring them forward, and if you don't have them, that's okay, because I like to say that you are the technology. And what I mean by that, you'll understand as you dive into Intuitive Stretch. The more you do so, you'll understand what that means, or maybe you know already what that means. But you can go ahead and work with your third eye and visualize all the tools, and really immerse yourself in that visual for yourself and embody that, okay? The tools are here for us to really just assist us to get to that 0 point, that center point, that grounding, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. So as always, I like to get started with a rate your state. So find a comfortable position. If you're journaling these days, feel free to bring your journal and write this down. Rating your state is a practice that I do every single morning. As I wake up, first thing I do is check in with myself. I rate my energy level and I rate my emotions. Some of us are different, and some of us may need to actually get up and move about the day in order to have better understanding of where we are at, and that is totally okay. For me personally, I find that when I wake up and I start to get up, I immediately want to have a conversation with myself. So without just jumping into any other conversation, I first jump into the conversation of rating my state. How am I feeling today emotionally? How am I feeling today energetically? Go ahead and try that for yourself. If you're journaling, go ahead and journal it down. If you want to just keep this to yourself, go ahead and do so, 1 through 5. 1 being like, I'm not really crazy about, where I'm feeling today or where I'm at. I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to look at my text messages or my emails. Just not feeling it. Kind of want to be in bed. And that's totally okay. Or a 5, and a 5 is like you're invincible. You can do everything and anything you put your mind to. You understand that concept and you are here for the win, and nothing is going to stop you. And however you're feeling is okay, whether you're at a 1 or a 5. Even in between, right? The purpose of this is to better understand where you are, so you don't fight with yourself throughout the day. You have better understanding of what you are feeling, processing, what you're thinking, how you're feeling, etc. Okay, and then you can be more authentic and genuine on your journey and your interactions. Okay, so how are you feeling? Take a note, and then let's go ahead and set an intention. So what is your intention? And as you're setting that intention, we have a 2-part to this. We're going to go ahead and smudge our space as you're thinking and feeling that intention for the day, or maybe for this practice, or for this class, just for this class, or maybe for your evening, right? Whenever you are watching this. This is the Intuitive Stretch class for September 2023. So this is a general class for September 2023. I do offer this class on Patreon. So if you are a Patreon right now, shout out to you. These classes are hosted, as you know, more often, and I offer them as lives for my Patreons. If you're not a Patreon, then you are most likely watching this on YouTube, and this is your general stretch for the month. And so let's go ahead and continue our journey. So smudge your space in the way that you'd like. There's no right or wrong. You'd like to, in this point, connect with, again, internal self, your inner being. Allow your body to move in the direction that it needs to, that it wants to, with the smudge. The scent of the smudge also brings us back to this more earthy, grounded states. I'm also going to go ahead and light up my palo santo. Why not, right? Why not? Hello? I might have to light up my lighter All right, there it is. So we're lighting away. Cleanse your area, cleanse your space. This is a practice, ritual part that you can incorporate throughout your days, weeks, right? However you want to go about your own mystic routine. I'm gonna do this actually at the crown of my head. Okay. All right, and then as the final, right, part of the intention, let's go ahead and solidify it. What is your intention? What's your intention with this practice? What's your intention with today? And it doesn't have to be that hairy. It doesn't have to be that heavy. It doesn't have to be that hairy either. It doesn't have to be that heavy, right? Exactly. Exactly. No coincidences, just all alignment. It doesn't have to be that heavy. It can be silly. It can be like, I just want to let go. I just want to be held. I just want to be guided, not try so hard or do. That can be an intention. Just let go. My intention is to try to just let go. How about that? Let's go ahead and light our candle. Inhale, exhale, take a look at the light. As you ignite your inner light, your power, your life force energy, this is the physical aspect of that. So cheers, my friend. Cheers to us, to letting go and trusting in the universe. Doesn't have to be that heavy. Trusting in the universe. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and move into our breath work. When you're ready, get into a more comfortable position. If that means laying down on your back, you can do that. I personally would recommend for you to consider staying up though, even if that means opening up the legs a little bit, stretching out just a bit before we actually get into this. So while I'm talking, maybe stretch. But if you can, go ahead and sit up because of the geometry of your body as it's sitting up. There's a special flow and connection in your body alchemically that happens in your breath work that is correlated, yes, to your brain, the chemicals that are activated when you're doing this. Yes. So, however, if this is uncomfortable, two things. Grab a pillow, sit on it. I'm gonna do that. Bada bing. Because my hips sometimes, you know. And then you want to be above, right? Or second option, just lay down. That's okay too, you know. Lay down, palms up, receive it. All right, let's go ahead and breathe. Close your eyes. Ooh, drop your heart inward. Just relax. Come into the center point. Come into the center point of your body. So let everything like fold inward. Your energy, your emotions, just all come into your body. It'll take a couple of seconds. It may take a little longer for some of us, and that's okay because it's just a practice. It's the strengthening that we need to do when we strengthening to our inner guidance, the practice. And this is what this is for. Intuitive stretch is expanding your inner guidance. All right. While you are here, start to note any aches in the body, lower back, your hips, your neck, upper back, what's aching. Keep that in mind because you definitely want to stretch that out afterwards if we don't throughout this class. But also, please leave that in the comments below so that I can, you know, dedicate a stretch for you, literally, dedicate one to you. I'll even shout you out. Woo. All right, go ahead and keep the eyes closed. Take big inhales and exhales. Yeah, drop the shoulders, relax the fingertips, relax the tongue. Whether it's the beginning of the day for you or whether it's the end of the day or whether it's you're in between. There is nowhere else to be. There is nothing else to do but to be here now with yourself. On behalf of your higher self, I want to thank you for taking the time to spend time and spend it with yourself. This is very important. If not, this is one of the most important things you can do in this reality, in this existence, is to spend time getting to know you. Let's go ahead and take 3 deep inhales, 3 deep exhales. With each inhale, I'd like for you to visualize in your mind's eye a beautiful light, however you'd like to color it, rising from the bottom base of your spine all the way up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time, all the way up to the top of your scalp, which we'll call the crown. And as you exhale, you'll go ahead and visualize that light staying on the crown, but all of the density and negative or harsh reality points of your life, I'd like for you to exhale, and all of the worries and all of the feelings and baggages that come with that, exhale that out. Keep the light at the top. So inhale, and with the lighting coming up, exhale, you'll go ahead and press everything outwards. Let's go ahead and get ready. Long spine, drop the shoulders. If you'd like to place the hands on the knees for support. Let's go ahead and begin. Big inhale, big inhale for 4, 3, seeing the light rising through your spine, 2, 1. Let's hold it at the top, feeling that connection to your crown, connection to your body. Big exhale for 4, density out, 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 3, 2, once again, big inhale for 4, 3, 2, lighting going up, 1, hold the light at the top of the crown of the head. Visualize and feel the density. Big exhale, let it all out for 4, for 3, for 2, 1 last time. Big inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. Your biggest exhale, drop the shoulders for 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your eyes closed. Keep the breath work. As we're here, I call upon our ancestors of love and of light only to be with us as we dive into this introspective practice we call intuitive stretch. Please be with us, protect us, and guide us into our journeys. Please offer us confirmations, synchronicities, alignment messages that resonate. Allow the stretch to be healing. Allow this to be a healing practice and also an activation. Thank you. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Beautiful friends. Very gently start to open up the eyes. Nice. Beautiful. Love that for us. How are you feeling? Okay. Good. Love that you're feeling a little more calm, more centered. Let's go ahead and dive into the oracle reading. So we are working with the Oracle of the 7 Energies. The Oracle of the 7 Energies is a deck specifically designed, curated, and created to work with the energy body. We have a lot of chakras, which are energy centers, which are wheels in our auric field, right? These are the things that we cannot see with our physical eyes. We just know, we sense, and there's historical value, research done. In fact, Eastern philosophy, Eastern medicine, when you visit the doctors, really, this is generally speaking, you know, the first thing they'll do is check your auric field, your energy body, before they just give you the diagnosis or anything topical. So this is what we're doing here. So let's go ahead and dive into the oracle reading and see which chakra, which center point, which center point are we working with for the month of September 2023. Now, this is a general reading. This is a collective reading. So it's not for the entire world. I'm not doing this for the entire YouTube either. I'm doing it specifically, and as I'm shuffling, this is my intention in working with the divine cards and with divinity in general, with spirit. My intention with this is to have this resonate for those who come across this video and take the class. So if you're here at this point, boo thing, I just want to say that this is for you. This is really for you, because my prayer and my intention is for you to receive the message that you need for clarity, for confirmation, for empowerment, for upliftment, all that stuff. So let's go ahead and see what messages want to come forward, what chakras are looking to be healed and activated for you in the month of September 2023. Okay, thank you for these messages. Highest vibrational messages for the collective watching this intuitive stretch class and partaking in this class. Thank you so much. highest vibrational messages. Which chakra center point, which energy center points are we moving through? Which one are we looking at to highlight, to activate, to heal? Which center point should we give a lot of attention to in September? For the month of September 2023, which energy center point is looking to be healed, is looking to be activated, is looking to be given attention to? Which one needs attention to as we are moving through our development, self-development, in your career, in your romantic field, in your family, right? Like all of that stuff. All right, so we had one jolt out. I'm sure you saw that. So let's take a look. Ooh, okay. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you my intuitive interpretation. Go ahead and just open up the legs if you'd like to. I know we've been sitting for a little. We're going to stretch right after this, but this is part of your practice, okay? So the card or message that comes through for you is number 27. I'm going to go ahead and give you the intuitive guidance response from this, which comes from me. Then I'm going to go ahead and dive in deeper into the booklet itself to see what the author and designer of this deck comes forward with regarding this message. So this is number 27, a grand symphony. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So we've got 27, 2 and 7 come out to a 9. I mean, numerology is 0 through 9. You know, single digits, 0 through 9. My nose is itchy. I don't know where that is. I don't know if someone's nose is itchy throughout this stretch class. Just saying. It was fine before. All right. The green is telling me heart chakra. This is a heart chakra based card. So for the month of September 2023, we are looking to align, to activate, to heal, to really focus and work in on the heart chakra. When we say heart, I'm not specifically talking about your organ. I'm not talking about the heart organ. I'm talking about the center area of your heart, that part of you that you feel so alive with energetically, and it fills your heart. That is what we say when we say it fills my heart. We're talking about the heart energy point, the chakra energy center. Okay, Grand Symphony is like, for me personally, this is like multiple parts, multiple placements, multiple people, multiple groups, multiple parts of your life just coming in together. Yeah, like my nose itching, guys. I don't know, like, does someone have a cold here? I don't. So a Grand Symphony is like, for the month of September 2023, it's, first of all, celebration. This is a celebration card. It's also that things are coming into your life in a sort of harmonic way. Like there's this harmony happening between this project and that. So maybe it's kind of also, it could be many things, but it could be that. It could also be that like you're harmonizing, you're learning how to accept all that is in your life, you know, your relationship with your job, your relationship with your friends and all that stuff, your social group, your relationship with like maybe your intimate partner, your relationship with your family and your mom and like your parents and your guardians, your relationship with like yourself and like how you self-develop. It's a grand symphony and everything is working together. So for the month of September 2023, here the card comes forward saying like, hey, there's a grand symphony. We are working on our heart chakra, on seeing all of the abundance that we have in September. The bottom of the deck is number 19, and this is Waking the Lion. Roar. Number 19, like I said. This is a solar plexus card. So you've got solar plexus up here, and you've got heart chakra up here. So we're working with the heart, and we're working with the solar plexus, with this region of the body. This region of the body is really... this can be pertaining to, you have, I don't know if you have anybody in your family that you're working with or any partnerships, because this area, body-wise, this is the lungs and the heart area. So we're looking at, you know, Gemini, we're looking at Taurus, we're looking at Cancer, and we're also here looking at Leo and Virgo, so digestive stuff. So I don't know if we're healing stuff in September regarding the heart and also the digestive tract, the stomach, the lungs, all of that stuff too, on a different kind of note. Waking the Lion here is saying that ultimately you are working on your heart, and as you're bringing in all of these parts of yourself and you're awakening to all that you are within your self-development, but also now seeing like there's more than just yourself and your self-development. Like, holy cow, there's life, there's like career, there's my finances, there's this project that I'm working on. There's like this romance that I have in this future. There's my friends. Like, it's a grand symphony, and all of that is doing is waking up your power. It's waking the lion within you, your solar plexus, your ability to find your individuality, find your voice. And the fact that I said find your voice with this waking the lion is so beautiful because of the grand symphony. It literally is that. You're finding your voice in September 23. September 2023. I said it. Okay. Sounds good? Let me go ahead and read you what number 27 looks like. All right, so this is, again, the heart chakra. A couple of key concepts here for you, my friend. Inclusivity, being part of the whole. Removing biases. Seeing the interconnectedness of all. Knowing that everything you do has a consequence. Unity consciousness, and the end of division. As human beings, we have a tendency to see ourselves as separate from others. This perception is the root of the cosmic joke played on us all. Although our five senses and intellect can help us manage our experiences in the material world, and intuition helps us navigate the invisible, we still struggle with the issue of identity and how we fit into the whole. You are facing a paradox today, my friend. You need to focus on being your unique self, for only you can bring your own special harmony to the symphony of the world. But equally, you need to learn to be selfless and put we before me, seeing yourself as part of the consciousness that unifies us all. You are being invited today to step back and see the bigger picture until your individual part on the world stage disappears and blends with the glory of all life. It's true that who you are and what you do counts in far-reaching ways. Consider this though. When you listen to music, it's the whole, not any single note on its own that makes the song come alive. So today ask yourself, can you be part of something bigger? Can you put the principles and needs of the group above your own wants? Can you fully embrace the concept of unity and diversity by celebrating all the notes in the symphony? If so, then you will indeed be wise, and whatever you are dreaming about will be fulfilled beyond your wildest hopes. It's time to do your part to sing in harmony with others. Stay in tune and learn the new harmonies and notes. Such sweetness will arise. Mic drop. Wow. Okay, so it's a matter of blending everything in. Seeing everything as separate because yes, got it, it's an abundance. But now, this is all part of me. I am part of this. This is for the greater good. It's a grand symphony. I love this for you. Let me know how you feel about that below, okay? All right, are you ready to stretch? I am. Let's do it. Remove the pillow and let's hit it. Find a comfortable position. Come all the way out, out, out. So we're gonna start nice and strong. Whew. Go ahead and open up into a straddle. Yes, right away. All right, so make this a comfortable straddle, nothing too crazy, right? So if you're finding yourself like this, shoulders in, everything out, close the legs a little more, come all the way up, shoulders over your hips. Beautiful. All right, now that you're here, go ahead and roll the ankles out. Beautiful. For 4, for 3, for 2. Now keep the feet where they are, relax the legs. Head comes all the way down, chin to the chest, keep the spine long, feel the stretch happening behind the neck. If you're not feeling much, you can gently place your hand on top of your head and just bring the chin closer to the chest for 3, for 2, for 1. Go ahead and lift the head, open up the chest. So today's stretch, we're doing a full body stretch, my friends, not gonna lie. Go ahead and roll the head over to the right side as you come back to center. Nice and slowly. Full body stretch today with a focus on chest and tummy because of the cards. So you're rolling your head all the way to the right, nice and slow. Beautiful. When you come back, try it to the other side. Keep the spine long. Don't forget about your breath. Keep the breath work. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. And when you come back to center, go ahead and take the arms out. Nice. Lean over to the right side, hand on the shin, maybe drop the elbow on top, and just let the arm come all the way over. You're gonna feel a stretch in your obliques. Now the idea here is not that you fully fold into the foot, but the idea here is that you keep moving so the energy's out through the arm and the hand. Good for 4 seconds. For 3, for 2, come right back up, anchor your opposite hip down, help yourself up slowly. Arms extended out, try the other side. So yeah, this is a stretch, not your yoga, not your typical yoga. It's not yoga at all. It's a stretch. And I think this is so important. I think stretch is very underrated. Go ahead and really reach energy out through the fingertips. Beautiful, come all the way back up. Nice. Okay, this time we're gonna go ahead and stretch forward, relax the legs, walk the hands forward. This is your first stretch here in this position, so I'd like for you to just find kind of like your range where you can feel the stretch. Yeah, so this is where I feel the stretch. It's not too deep, it's not too intense, uncomfortable. I feel it. You should always feel a sensation when you're stretching. It should never be like brutally painful. If there is slight discomfort, that's understandable sometimes when you are stretching, but never pain. There shouldn't be pain. All right, go ahead and gently place the hands down, extend your arms, walk your hands in, slowly walk everything and roll it up. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and move along. Bringing the soles of the feet together into your butterfly position, sitting up nice and tall. Same thing, shoulders over your hips, hands on your ankles. If this is too tight, just bring the feet out farther, okay? All right, undulations. We're gonna go ahead and pull ourselves forward. So notice if I say pull, you're pulling yourself in. Head is gonna be last as you come all the way down, fold the body downward. And let's try that again as you roll it up. Stack your vertebrae, one on top of the other. Hold it up at the top. Try again. Reach for the ankles, pull yourself in, belly button, chest, then head. Crown of the head comes all the way down as far as you can. Anchor your hips, slowly roll it up, head is last. Very nice. We're gonna continue to do that. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. I was taking a big inhale. Yes, reminder, please inhale and exhale. Roll it up. Good, we'll do one more. Very nice, everybody. Slowly come up. Nice. All right, undulations. So full body, like I said, go ahead and take one leg out, keep the right leg in. We're gonna go ahead and come up and over into a different kind of stretch. We're gonna stretch the hips. So I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna go over onto my knee, parallel the hips down to the floor. All right, keep the gaze down, shoulders are square to the floor, so you should be on top of one knee. If this is too tight for you or your knees are very sensitive, you can go ahead and grab that pillow and place it underneath the knee, and you can gently come off the knee a little bit. So you can come off of it and come back on. Find your pace, find your tempo. If you're on top of the knees here, go ahead and stay there. Open up the chest, long spine. You're gonna feel the stretch in your hip, also in the abs. And if you'd like to deepen your stretch, you're gonna take the opposite arm, rotate it to the back, big twist. Optional to intensify the stretch by bending the back leg and searching for your toes or your foot. You can also just bend and extend, kind of like what I'm doing. She is tight today, you guys. Okay, carefully release. Go ahead and take a seat. Come all the way back down. Go ahead and open up the legs. Try the other side. All right, we're gonna go up and over. Ooh, nice and easy. Same thing on this side. Knees are sensitive. Go ahead and grab a pillow. You can also come out of it from time to time, and then come back on. Ooh, so this is like I would say a more delicate approach to a deep lunge. So we're really stretching the hip here. Back leg is straight. You can leave the toes on the floor. Just try to lengthen the leg and back. Stretching the abs. Same thing here. Keep the leg straight. Go ahead and rotate the arm and back. And you can go ahead and bend the leg. Grab the foot. Pull the heel into the seat if you're holding onto it. I can do it on this side. I can't do it on the other today. Obviously, we're tight. Inhale, exhale. And that's another thing too. Like if you're tight one day on one side or you're tight all the time, don't be so hard on yourself. It's okay. This is why stretch is here. Go ahead and come on out of that. Wow, okay. Last time here, open up into that big straddle, guys. Gorgeous, even bigger this time. Here we go, moving right through it. Big stretch up and over. This time you're gonna go ahead and reach for the toes. If you can touch the toes, cool. If you can't, that's cool too. This is really a no judgment zone. Again, you do you. And you're only going as far as you'd like or you can. Carefully anchor your opposite hip down. Try the other side. You're moving right through it. Very nice. Gorgeous. Big inhale and exhale here. Gorgeous. Coming all the way up. Here we go. Deep stretch. Relax the legs. Walk the arms out. This time I encourage you to go even farther than you did before. If your hands are on the floor, right here, consider coming down to your elbows. Yes, go for it. Try it. Relax the head. Let's take 4 deep inhales here. Ready? Big inhale. Big exhale. Do 3 more just like this at your own pace. Beautiful. And if there are any thoughts or feelings that are surfacing throughout the stretch, that's beautiful. That's why I love this practice, because it is the space for you to integrate and marinate your head and your heart. There's nowhere else to be. There's no one judging you except yourself, you know. But if you can practice to get out of your way and listen to yourself, that'd be the best. All right, last big inhale and exhale here, my friend. Gorgeous job. You should be feeling those inner thighs. Hello. Place the hands down, stretch the arms out, carefully walk the hands in. Okay. Close those legs. Wow. Close them. Bring your legs together. Squeeze the inner thighs, flex the feet, bring the arms overhead, and big reach towards the ankles. Okay, you're gonna hold on to your ankles. Now just drop your head, drop your shoulders. Yes, you're gonna kind of like ragdoll this. It's kind of just like you're hanging out here. No pressure, no intensity, no tension. Just chill out. Keep your gaze down between your legs. Feel the stretch happening in your back. And if you want to deepen the stretch, just go ahead and pull yourself down right from where you are. Think about belly button to the thighs. Good. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly walk the hands up the thighs. Roll it up. Head is last. Gorgeous. We're going to move into our last section. Cross the ankles. Come up and over. Or you can just find your way onto that tabletop position. Okay. Tabletop, here we go. Hands underneath the shoulders, wide grip with your hands. Tuck the toes underneath for a deeper stretch. You're gonna go ahead and go backwards, seat to the heels, then come forward. Regular tabletop. Seat to the heels, and then come back to tabletop. And then try again, seat to heels, tabletop, 1 more. Seat to heels. Nice, and then tabletop. Relax the toes. Beautiful. Head comes all the way up. Bring your seat all the way up as well. Big arch in the spine for 3, 2, 1. Concave. Everything in the opposite direction. Head comes inward. Hips come inward. Eyes to thighs. Big contraction for 3, 2, 1. And then try to the other direction. Head comes up, seat comes up, big arch, big inhale. 3, 2. Once again, big fold, concave, eyes to thighs for 3, 2. Beautiful. Come back to neutral spine. Go ahead and take a seat or heels, or seat to the heels, I should say. Walk the hands in. Okay. Let's go ahead and work on the hamstrings and the thighs and the hips. Deeper stretch here. We're gonna go ahead and place 1 foot in front, wiggle that foot forward, and you're gonna go ahead and walk your hands forward. Now, you should be with that front knee over the ankle. Keep it there. 1 hand on the floor, 1 hand on the knee or the thigh. Start to roll your hips out. If you're like, girl, this is tough. I don't know how to roll my hips. You make circles. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right, this is not a party. I mean, it's a stretch party, but you know, it's not a house party, hey, unless you're, you know, well, Listen, it is a house party. It is a stretch party. You are right. It is a party. And I am asking you to roll your hips. So roll those hips out. Nice. Very gently. Woo. All right. Carefully come back to center. You're going to wiggle your toes more forward. Just about 4 inches max. Go ahead and now shift your hips forward into that foot or into that leg. Keeping your knee over your ankle and not past your toes. You're going to go ahead and stay here for an 8 count. Optional to place both hands to the inside of the leg for support. Okay? Keep the hips forward. Keep the gaze between the hands. Long spine. Think about dropping that open hip down to the floor. You got 8 seconds. 7. Deep inhale. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And right from here, go ahead and just push the floor away. Send your hips back. You're going to go as far back as you can while remaining lifted off the knee. Keep the front leg in front and now lengthen it as much as you can. If you can straighten your leg, if you don't, or if you can't yet, or if you don't want to, either way, perfect. Stay right where you are. Take 3 big inhales. Relax the chest over the leg. Flex the foot for a deeper stretch. Big inhale. Big exhale. Stretching out the hamstrings. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Go ahead and place both hands to the inside of the leg. Take your leg around. Bring your knees in together. Go ahead and walk the hands back to center. Take a seat on your heels. Walk your arms out. Child's pose. Catch your breath. Nice. And then we'll go ahead and try this to the other side when you're ready. All right, you're gonna go ahead and place your other foot in front. One hand on your knee, one hand on the floor, and you already know it's a party. Roll those hips out. Roll those hips out. Approaching the very end of your stretch, might I add. So we're slowing our heart rate down. We're really getting into our deep stretches. All right. When you're ready, go ahead and wiggle your front foot forward. Shift your hips front. Open up the chest. Keep your gaze between your hands or your hand and foot. Think about the open hip coming down to the floor. We'll take 8 seconds here. Deep breaths. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully shift your hips back, lengthening out the front leg. Make sure that leg is in front of you or centered. One hand on each side. Either it's straight or slightly bent. Either way, hang the upper body on top of the leg. Flex the foot for a deeper stretch. Take those deep inhales and exhales. Here we are. Very nice, my friends. When you're ready, place both hands to the inside of the leg. Take your leg around. Bring the knees in together. Walk the hands to center. Take a seat on your heels. Walk the hands in front. Child's pose. Catch your breath. Nice job, everybody. Okay. So when you're ready, go ahead and roll up. You're going to flip on over. Come to your seat. Place your hands underneath your knees and then roll your body down, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down to the floor. Let me check my mic. All right, now that you're here on the floor, all right, let's do a little shavasana. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall out to the sides. All right, now if this is too intense for you, you can place some pillows underneath your knees for support. You can also just give this a try, and then when it gets way too intense, because you definitely want to feel sensation and the stretch, like I said, but if it becomes too intense, you're just going to go ahead and stretch the legs out, okay? Otherwise, stay right here. Palms will come up to be receptive to the healing and to information. Let's take big inhales and exhales, and I'm going to give you about 1 full minute to just dive into your inner being. See how you're feeling after the stretch. Allow your head and heart to integrate. Big inhale, big exhale. Take these last 30 seconds to reset your intention, regain some energy. reminding you of today's message, a grand symphony. Let's go ahead and place our right hand on our stomach, solar plexus, and let's place our left hand on our heart. And while you're here, let's go ahead and merge these two colors and these two chakra center points together. Let's work together with them. The solar plexus to activate the individuality and the fight response, to fight for the things that we want, but also activating the heart in order for us to see the greater good for the greater collective and how we play a part in that. Beautiful job today. I want to remind you that this class is here for you for as long as you need it, whenever you need it, it's here for you. Take a big inhale, exhale. Bring the arms overhead, interlace the fingers, stretch out the legs if you haven't done so already, and take a big, big yawn or stretch like you woke up for the second time today. Oh, we got Daisy. Hey, Daisy's here to meet with us. This is your intuitive stretch mascot. Her name is Daisy. She is an emotional support dog. Yes, she is, and she knows it. Beautiful, my friends. Go ahead and bring the knees into your chest. Go ahead and come into a cradle position on your side. Nice. Yes, say hi, Daisy, to everybody. Say hi over there. All right, and when you're ready, guys, go ahead and come onto your tabletop position. Last thing here as we come to a close. Let's do one full body roll to the right, one full body roll to the left. Make this as big as you can. Big, big, big circles. I like to tell Daisy, stretch, stretch, stretch when she does her thing. Maybe she'll join us. Beautiful. Coming back to neutral spine and then taking a seat on your beautiful heels. Nice, and then taking a look this way. You guys, amazing job. Bring your hands together. Make some noise for yourself. Yeah, why not? Or snaps. All right, keep your hands together. Let's go ahead and rub them. This is how I like to finish intuitive stretch, with a nice little Reiki energy work. All right, so we're all energy. Science. We're gonna go ahead and create some friction, some pulse of energy between our hands. Close your eyes maybe, keep rubbing them, feeling the friction, feeling the heat. Let's go ahead and start to create a color. As we're building up that heat, you're building up energy. And what color is that spark of energy? Yeah, so whatever that color is, start to see it expand as a big ball as you start to release the hands, opening up the hands, feeling the pulse. You want to close your eyes to feel it even more. And pause, flip the palms forward, and start to send all of that beautiful, beautiful neon energy out. Whatever color it is that you painted it with, go ahead and send that energy and that color out into the world. See it moving through people, through collectives. See it moving through institutions. See it moving through corporations. See it moving through the cities. See it moving through the Amazon. See it moving through the atmosphere, through the ground, through the core. Beautiful job, everybody. So beautiful. Amazing job. I can't let you go without reminding you that you are so beautiful and that you matter simply because you exist. My name is Ivy Ladone. Thank you for trying this beautiful intuitive stretch practice, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. If you'd like to see more of this, let me know. Like this, please. Share this. Leave a comment. And if you're really into this and you'd like some classes on a weekly basis and a community, then check out patreon.com/Ivy Ladone. See you in the next one.
Beautiful work, friend. Great job. If you'd like to receive intuitive stretch classes on a weekly basis, gain access to the lives, behind-the-scenes work on all intuitive stretch things, including oracle readings and discounts on one-to-one consultations, consider supporting and becoming a Patreon for as little as $5 a month. Check out www.patreon.com/Ivy Ladone.